So, a lot has happened, obviously, in this past week, especially with regard to Donald Trump's cabinet meeting. He said some crazy things. He lashed out at the reporters. He took a moment to talk about how he stole from Marco Rubio's office because he's allegedly allowed to do that. But all the craziness overshadowed some very real, very dangerous things that took place at Tuesday's cabinet meeting. And here's the biggest one. This wasn't just the biggest one that was overlooked. This was actually the biggest thing that happened during that cabinet meeting on Tuesday. And yet I didn't even find this story until the end of the week. And it's this. During that cabinet meeting, Donald Trump explicitly told reporters that he is openly, actively working to disband local city governments so that he himself, as the wannabe dictator that he is, can run those cities instead. Now, he started off talking about Washington, D.C. And in the conversation about D.C., he mentioned like, oh, well, there's 700,000 people here. They want to become a state, and we're working with, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser on making that happen. And then I run the city, Trump said. I get to appoint the leadership. I run the city, and DC gets to be a state. Oh, that's good for them. So that's not dictatorish, right? But then he accidentally spilled a little too much about how it's not about making DC a state. It is, in fact, about him deposing city governments so that he can run those cities the way that he wants to. Here is what Trump said. We have tremendous power at the White House to run places when we have to. We could run D.C. I mean, we're looking at D.C. Susie Wiles is working very closely with the mayor. We would run it so good. It would be run so proper. We'd get the best person to run it. The crime would be down to a minimum, would be much less. And, we're thinking about doing it, to be honest with you. Then he switched gears. Then he decided to start going after Zoran Mamdani, who, of course, is the frontrunner to be the next mayor of New York City, trashed him and said this. He said he would be a disaster, and we're going to straighten out New York. Maybe we're going to have to straighten it out from Washington. We're going to do something for New York. I can't tell you what yet, but we're going to make New York great again also.